All right, so today we're doing something really cool. We're going to take a beloved Hindi nursery rhyme, one that probably a ton of us grew up with, and peel back the layers. Because what you find inside, it's not just a simple tune. It's this surprisingly deep story about a crime, about justice, and about family. Let's dive in.
Okay, so it all kicks off with the line that, let's be honest, we all know by heart. A child comes running to their grandmother, their Nani, with some pretty dramatic news. The peahen is gone. And who did it? The peacocks. It's the perfect opening for a mystery, right? You've got a victim, you've got your culprits, and you've got a problem that needs a solution.
So, that one little event, that's just the start. It kicks off the first act of our story. And believe me, what sounds like some simple animal drama is really just the tip of the iceberg. The crime scene is way more complicated than it looks at first.
Okay, so just to be clear, the victim here is the Morni, the peahen, Nani's beloved bird. And yeah, the peacocks, the more flashy ones, they're the ones who took her. But that is not where this story ends, not even close. As the child keeps explaining what happened, we find out a second crime went down.
And this is where the plot just goes completely off the rails. So after the peacocks make off with the peahen, another group of villains shows up on the scene. This time, they're human thieves, the catchy, and they just swoop in and grab whatever was left. So now you've got two different crews of villains. This is a much bigger mess for Nani than we thought.
So the story takes a hard turn now. It zooms in on these human thieves, and what happens next? Well, it's like this fantastic, almost comical little story of instant karma. It's like watching a mini heist movie where everything goes perfectly wrong for the bad guys. You can literally track their downfall in 3 perfect, kind of hilarious steps. First, they go off and celebrate what they've stolen. They eat, they drink, they get fat and happy. Then, feeling pretty good about themselves, they hop on a train to make their big escape. But then, and you gotta love this, in this brilliant twist of fate, their carriage actually detaches from the rest of the train and rolls as if destiny itself is guiding it straight to the jail. Their own celebration led them right to getting caught. All right, so the bad guys are in jail, and this is where the rhyme gets really satisfying, because it's all about justice. The song makes it crystal clear that everyone who did something wrong in this story is about to get what's coming to them. No one gets away with it.
So, in the human world, who's the guy in charge? It's the Thanadar, the local police chief. And the rhyme even gives us a little detail. He's moat, a bit stout. He's the one who's going to deal with these thieves. But wait a second. What about the other culprits, the peacocks?
And this is maybe the coolest part of the whole rhyme. It shows us there are 2 parallel justice systems at work. The stout police officer, he takes care of the human thieves. But for the peacocks, a totally different authority steps in. The Jungle Ki Sarkar, the government of the jungle. And their punishment? Get this, they're made to dance. It's this brilliant little detail that shows us, hey, there's a system, there are rules in every world, human and animal alike.
Okay, so crimes are solved, justice is served, the bad guys are dealt with. Now the whole story pivots. It zooms right back in on what this was all about from the start, the kid and their grandma and their relationship.
After all that chaos, you see what the child really cares about. It's their Nani's feelings. They've given the whole report, the villains are caught, and now it's just, please don't be sad anymore. It's such a sweet, tender moment that brings this whole epic tale right back down to earth, focusing on one simple human connection.
But just when you're thinking, how sweet, the kid pulls a classic kid move. After making sure Nani isn't upset, they follow it up with a very practical request. Now quickly give me a coin and stop being stingy. It's just the perfect ending, right? A little bit of love and a little bit of hustling for a snack. It's so real. So when you put it all together, Nani Teri Morni is not just a nursery rhyme. No way! It's a full-blown short story crammed into a few verses. You've got a mystery, you've got this karmic journey to justice, you've got 2 different legal systems, and it all wraps up with this touching family moment. It's honestly a masterclass in storytelling. So, the next time you hear that tune, listen differently. You're not just hearing a song for kids. You're hearing this incredible story about a peahen heist, a cosmic justice system, and a grandchild who just wants to make sure their grandma is okay, and maybe score a coin for some candy. It kind of makes you wonder, right? What other huge stories are hiding in the simple things we thought we knew?